Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Well, if you struggle with concealer like I do, I think this video is going to interest you, because even when I find a concealer that I like, there are so many times when I apply it and it will end up looking cakey and dry and not good. So that is why I tend to not even wear concealer most of the time. But I have recently come across a product that I tried, and this is giving me perfect concealer every single time. So of course I had to share it with you. The product that I am talking about is the this is the Multi-Correction Revive and Glow Eye Balm. And I saw this all over my TikTok feed and was very intrigued, but still was kind of skeptical until I saw a video pop up from Dr. Sam Ellis, who, if you're not familiar who that is, she is the founder of the Prequel skincare line. And she was talking about this product here, how much she loved it and how great it was to use under concealer. So when I saw her video, I had to purchase this, and I have been using it for a couple of weeks now, and it has absolutely blown me away. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do using this product here to get perfect concealer every single time. Now, just for reference, if you happen to be new to my channel, I am 58 years old and I have very dry under eyes. I've got generally very dry skin in the winter time. And I think that's helpful to know because I do tend to have very dry under eyes. And the way that I've been using this is that right now all of my skincare is on and it's had a chance to set. First, I just wanted to show you what this looks like. It is an orange balm, and I will go ahead and just swipe it a little bit on the back of my hand. All right, so that is what it looks like. It does leave like a dewy finish. And I have to tell you, when I first saw the texture of this, I thought, oh my gosh, there's no way that my concealer is going to last all day. How is this going to work? But it absolutely does. So exactly what I've been doing is I will just do 2 swipes under each eye with the Rock Eye Balm. And then I just leave it alone. I don't even pat it in, I don't tap it. I just leave it right like that after I apply. Then I'm gonna come in with my favorite concealer, which is the Haus Labs. And I don't apply a lot of concealer. I tend to think lighter is better the older that I get. So this is what I will do next. I just do 2 dots. I do the 2 dots in near the inner corner and then on the outer corner. And then I let this set probably about like 30 seconds to a minute. I've watched many of Nikki LaRose's, who is a makeup artist here on YouTube, many of her tutorials, and she suggests leaving the concealer just to kind of set a minute, that you will get like a better application doing that. So I will let this set for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. All right, so my concealer has been sitting for about a minute, and then the next thing that I do is I take my ring fingers and I will rub them together to really get a nice warmth on the tip of my fingers. So I warm up my fingers like this, and then I'm going to go in and gently tap. All right, so I'm going to try to get close here to show you what it looks like. Now, as you can see, it's a really light application that I just applied. Could I apply more to cover more of my dark circles? Yes, I absolutely could, but I tend to just like it just very natural looking. So this is usually all the amount of concealer that I apply. And I hope you can see how just it's It's not the least bit cakey. It almost seems like the concealer is just floating on top of your skin when you use that eye balm first. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back to show you one more thing that I do to my under eyes. So I will be right back. All right, so I have applied all of my makeup now, and I can link everything below if you're interested. But I did want to show you the last thing I do to set this concealer to make it last all day long. So once again, I warm up my fingers because I really think that the warmth of your fingers in applying makeup really does help it to just kind of melt right into your skin. So my hands sometimes tend to be cold in the winter time, so just this little extra step of warming up my fingers seems to really help. All right, so I warm up my ring fingers, and then I'm just going to press out like any creasing that I might have under the eyes right now. All right, and I just looked in my magnification mirror and it's all smoothed out. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it with some powder. And my current favorite is this one from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Blurfection, and it's in the light pink shade, which I think also is brightening. But I found personally that instead of using the little puff pads, I get a much better and like more natural application using a little brush. Now this is a Bare Minerals brush that I've had for absolutely years. I don't know if they sell this separately. I bought it with like a highlighter like many years ago, but I have found it's perfect for setting my under eyes. This is a really just fluffy, and you can see the powder coming off. I have not cleaned this, but it's just really light and fluffy, and it's just perfect to set your under eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap some of this into the lid, do a little swirl, tap off any excess, and then I just go a light tap underneath. Do the other side. All right, so here's a close-up of what the under eyes look like right now after having set. All right, so that is it. That is what I have been doing to get my concealer to look perfect every day and last all day. And it is this Rock Multi-Corrector Eye Balm. I was extremely skeptical about this product working as good as it does, but let me tell you, I have just been amazed by how seamless your concealer applies, just putting a couple swipes of this under your eyes before you apply your concealer. I am just loving the results. Now this here is about $30. I purchased it from Ulta. I believe you could probably get it at Walmart or Target or Walgreens. I think any of those stores. I'll link a couple below. Amazon, see which one has the best price currently, but I think it's worth every penny because it seems a little pricey for the size of this, but I don't think you're going to go through it all that fast because like I said, it's literally 2 swipes under each eye is all I use every day. But absolutely loving this and loving what this is doing for concealer under my eyes. So of course I had to go ahead and share it with you. So I do hope that this was helpful, friends. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.